Okay, welcome back. Just thought I'd do another video on the present toys and my Hot Toys kit bash using some upgraded parts, I guess you'd call it. Like I've got the TBL League 32B body, I think it is, or 23B. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I can't find the box. So yeah, I think it is the 23B body on it, and the head sculpt was one that was offered by Kitchen with rooted hair some years back, and I've resculpted the hair with green stuff. I think it's come out pretty good, like shape wise, but I think I need to add some more detail in there. But yeah, I like the weapons on both figures, but the Hot Toys weapons are better, and they're scaled for 1/6 more, whereas the present toys ones are scaled down with the head sculpt in size, as you can see. Might not be that noticeable here, but I have shown it before with this head on this body and it looks ridiculous. But things that present toys got right were the shape of the flamethrower, compared to the Hot Toys one. You can see slightly different. Present toys one's more screen accurate, so is the pants, the zipper. But yeah, unfortunately they did use a smaller body, so that's why the head and the weapons are scaled down. Yeah, a lot of people are criticising this figure, and maybe rightly so. It is frustrating when you want things to look perfect and you want them to display perfect. All I could say to that is, there's a guy, Joshua Greer. He has a channel on YouTube. I think it is Seller Toys. I don't know if he's uploaded a video for his Ripley, but he showed pictures on Facebook of it wet, extensively weathered and posed up in his cabinet alongside, I think, the Aliens Warrior, and it looks amazing. It really does. You know, he's really gone to town with the weathering and the battle damage on her face. And as a standalone figure, I think it's a great figure. Unfortunately, it doesn't scale great alongside other figures. But as a standalone, with the aliens in the background or a backdrop, I don't understand why people are nitpicking so much with this figure. Yes, they should have used a bigger body. The prototype they showed was an original sculpt, whereas this is a recast of the first Alien figure released by Hot Toys, of Ripley in the green jumpsuit, and they just changed the hair. I think it's pretty much the same head sculpt. I think for the price and what you get with it, I think they've done a great job. I had a comment from one guy saying he got this figure and then he opened the box and just laughed, and how can people say that this is a good head sculpt? And I just think, well, you know, like I said to him, that's just your opinion. You're entitled to it, but he's not the only one who's I've seen say that. I've seen a few comments on Facebook, and I'm in no way trying to shill for this company. For the price point, I think what was it, £169, when Hot Toys prices are, they used to be around, you know, under 200. Now it's way over 200. So for something like this, I think you would be paying 250, 270. I don't really keep up with the prices of Hot Toys. They don't interest me. They don't release the licenses that I like. This is a classic one. I think it's done in a good, you know, it's a good representation. Yes, you can upgrade the body to a TB League S17B, and it looks great. On my one, I've extended the ankle pegs to give it a bit more height, because it did look a bit silly, a bit too short. If I extended it any bigger, any more, then it, it'd just be legs and no figure. But so I kind of understand people's frustrations when they want something perfect straight out of the box. I've heard people saying there's the body's not durable, it's not great to pose. I haven't found any problems with the body. I mean, I've had it posed in this pose for since the last video, however many days ago that was. Let's take her hand out of the thing. Yeah, you can see there's quite a big indentation there in the rubber. We're getting close. I don't think over time that will hold up that well. It's got a very big indentation, but nothing lasts forever. I mean, this TB League body I've had for many years posed in this position, and you can see it's starting to go on the elbow. I just think she just needs some coconut butter, and she's got a bit of dry skin, that's all. I know these figures aren't cheap, and not everybody can afford them. I'm not rolling in dough, but for certain things like this, I think it's worth pushing the boat out and getting them. If you see one of these second hand, somebody might be selling them cheap. It might be a case that these things go up in value, and I don't know. I don't think present toys are that sought after. But like anything, when it's in stock, the prices are pretty much the same. But when it's out of stock, the prices seem to soar. So I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I don't know. I'm not the best person to be telling anybody what to do with their money or with their figures and display, because it can very easily get out of control. Space is a premium, but if you are displaying sort of 80s or 90s sort of action films, if I was to strip down my whole collection to some of the ones that I really love, Ripley would be in there. I've got a Die Hard figure custom I really love. That would stay. Maybe the American Psycho would stay. I do love that one. I've got my Blues Brothers. They're not really 80s action or anything, or horror or anything like that, but Aliens, all those figures are very dear to me, and ones that I would keep. The Terminator ones, just the classics really. Rambo, maybe keep a couple of Rambos, or maybe just keep it on the First Blood one and get rid of the rest. I don't know. But yeah, there is a lot of choice. There is a lot of options, which way to go. Third party, custom, if you really want to push the boat out. Hot Toys these days just seem to be focusing on the Star Wars sort of licenses, and I say it just doesn't hold any interest to me. Companies like Present Toys, Mars Toys seem to be doing the licenses like Back to the Future and 66 Batman, Breaking Bad, stuff that I'm interested in. And yeah, I'll have more to show shortly. So yeah, this will be probably the last, well, for now, on Ripley. I might do some more weathering on this one. I might resculpt the hair again. It needs a bit more depth and a bit more It's got quite a lot of detail in it, but it just doesn't look very realistic. Needs more channels and sweeping. It just looks like a big block to me. You know, it's a learning process. One of those things that I'll probably never be totally happy with. But in the cabinet, got a couple of the old Hot Toys aliens. Maybe put them behind her. Have a bit of a hive background. This one, not sure if I'll keep it long term. I do think it looks really good. I say check out Seller Toys channel, or check him out on Facebook. He's on 16 Republic, I think, and posts images on there, and I think this figure looks great. So it is kind of like, I'm torn which way to go. Leave some comments down below which one you prefer. I think both have a lot of pluses and minuses. Obviously the hair on that one is the big minus for me at the moment. Some people have said the Hot Toys boots they don't get on with. There's not a lot of posability, but that's something you can work with. The Present Toys boots, some people are very nitpicky and say, they're sloppy and the paintwork, but you know, it is what it is. I think for an original sculpt, and yes, it's been probably 3D printed and the mold reversed for this one. I can't see anybody hand painting that backwards. Well, maybe they did, who knows. But yeah, the stuff that come with the Present Toys one, the base is very big. It's a bit unnecessary. You could, if you're going to have a big base, you might as well use this McFarlane base that come with the 12-inch alien many years ago. Hot Toys eggs. I've got loads of Hot Toys eggs. Companies like, I think it's Fire Toys or Fire Girl Toys, I'm not sure. I've done the eggs and the chest burster and stuff. So there's bits and bobs out there. There was some what they called, where they store the tubes, they store the face huggers in, that Bishop was so interested in. A company done those a while back. I did mean to get some of those, but passed on those. Yeah, the NECA one, they do the smaller cryo tubes, I think they're called, for the, or stasis tubes for the face huggers. Yeah, I think, you know, Hot Toys should go back to this license, but maybe it's too expensive. Maybe there's not enough demand. I don't think the original Ripley figure they released sold a lot, whereas in this part of the world it might be quite a sought after IP, license, character, whatever you call it. In China, Hong Kong, they're more interested in Star Wars or Iron Mans or robots, or you know, that sort of stuff. Maybe so it's maybe not cost effective for them to go with more Western based IPs, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. Leave some thoughts down below, and yeah, got other bits and bobs to show. Videos. I've got more Ripley in one form or another, depending on what way I upload the videos, what order. Do you prefer the short videos, getting to the point? Do you like the longer videos with me rambling? You know, just leave some comments down below. I'll keep it short and sweet if that's what you prefer, or long rambling chatting nonsense shit. All right, take it easy. Bye bye.